So out of Williams, it's David Ellerslie that leads, and it's a big lead it's got in round 4 here of the Ford Fiesta Championship from the second race here from Snetterton. Ellerslie's won the first 3 rounds of the series. Who's that in second? Well, it looks like Nick Bowers, I think, to me, is that? We're getting a closer look at them as they come down into Brundle, underneath the parade, into the braking zone there, into the old S's, and I think that is Bowers there, yes, in second, ahead of Curtis Mitchell off the front row. He was. Then fourthly in Napolitano, he's in third. They come out of Nelson, down towards Wormhole for the first time. There's a spin there, just in front of Ferguson. I think that was Daniel Holland who was recovering from the back of the grid after being disqualified in race 1. I couldn't tell if there was any contact between the 2 cars there, but it's Daniel Holland spinning. So he's to the back of the field once again. So Ellerslie has the big lead. He turns through Murray's there. Then it's this huge queue of cars behind Nick Bowers. It's Curtis Mitchell there in 3rd position, followed by Lee Napolitano. And then behind him, you have 2 Foleys. It's Andrew Foley. Matt Foley's made a good start, who sits right behind him as they come up across the line to complete the first lap of the race. And Daniel Holland here coming through Coram into the braking zone for Murray's. He'll be looking to gain positions. He's one of the fastest people here, of course. Onto the Bentley straight then on the second lap here, and it's Ellerslie that still leads. Bowers appears in second. He's really got away now. Mitchell's dropped down behind Napolitano, but he's going to attack him again round the outside for Brundle as they now into the braking zone for the leaders, and Napolitano's come back across. He's definitely got third there off of Mitchell. The 2 Foleys battling there for 5th. There's more battles further down the pack. Coming through here, that is Nick Barton, I think Joe Annals, I think this is. And then we've got a bit further back, Joe Ferguson there. He was just ahead of Ronald de Bressa. Now looking for the battle of 4th. Curtis Mitchell has got the 2 Foleys right behind him, 4th, 5th and 6th. That battle is for as they then come on to the front stretch of this Snetterton 300 circuit, 2.99 miles. We got 9 laps in the first race completed. I expect a very similar distance here. Just under 27 miles. That means they're getting in the 20-minute period. Now, has Napolitano kept his gap to Mitchell? Because Mitchell's definitely got away from the 2 Foleys who are scrapping amongst themselves. And I think it's Matt Foley ahead of Andrew, but Andrew dives to the inside. Can't get it done as they turn into Brundle there. It's a much better race this is for Matt Foley than he did in race 1, because he wasn't up there where Andrew was. There's a sideways. Nick Barton, he's battling with Joe Annals. Joe Annals has got through then the number 5 car. He's an ex-Saxmax racer racing the Fiesta Championship last year. Charles O'Dell in there as well. He won the Fiesta Juniors last year, where he's in Saxmax before that. A lot of drivers out here who originally raced in 750 Motor Club run. Saxmax, Citroen, 14 to 17 year olds in Citroen Saxos. So there's Arnold in Barton right behind him. Barton runs that wide, he's all over the dirt there, and that should give a very good opportunity for Charles Liddell to come flying past down the centre straight. So he should get that one done, move up position. So again for Liddell there, I'd imagine, ahead of Barton. Now, that lead possibly coming down, is it David Ellerslie to Nick Bowers? It was 1.6 after lap 1, 2 seconds after lap 2, 2.4 after lap 3. So we'll have to see how that one develops. Matt and Andrew Foley still having a good battle amongst themselves. Now Annals has gone away from Liddell. They've both got ahead of Bowers, of course, and he's now dropping into the clutches of the battle behind him. And that is Sean Clay and Joe Ferguson. Ferguson coming through from the back of the grid after retirement in the first one. There he is, number 34. But now definitely the lead's coming down. Because under pressure now is Ellerslie. Nick Barton right behind him. Surely a problem this is for David Ellerslie across the line. We can see how the competition box window here. Nick Bowers goes through, so Nick Bowers is your race leader, and following him through there, Lee Napolitano across the line. A huge problem for David Ellerslie. We've got a spinner down at Coram. That's Rex Nye who rotates. He'll get back going though, and David Ellerslie dropping down the pack now. We'll have to catch where he is on the screen when they make their way down to Brundle now, so down the Bentley straight. That's what the leaders are doing now. So we can see Bowers leads second. Well, that's Lee Napolitano. We definitely saw there was a problem for Ellerslie, didn't we, on the last lap where his 2 second gap had just diminished. Third, Curtis Mitchell. fourth, Matt Foley. Andrew Foley dropping back and diving there. That's David Ellerslie, who's trying to get in place back, but he spins. Awesome, massive slide. He managed to hold on to it, but he's on the grass now, well off the circuit. Just couldn't slow the car down as it was sideways. He will rejoin the circuit, but much further down the order. Just to rejoin around Joe Ferguson. Ferguson slices up on the inside. They turn through bomb hole, but that's Ellerslie well back now. So let's recap what's happening. Lee Napolitano that leads. Nick Bowers that leads from Lee Napolitano on the completion. This will be on the 6th lap. Napolitano is closing though. In third is Curtis Mitchell, 4th Matt Foley, 5th Andrew Foley, 6th is Aaron Trigwell, 7th is Kevin Sterling with both bets. 3 laps to go, by the way. They complete lap 6 now. Then Joe Annals is next up. So he's in 8th. 9th is Charles Liddell. 10th is Nick Barton. The car's on to lap 7. Expect 9 laps to be completed in this one. It's a battle for 4th position we're watching between the Foleys, because Andrew Foley's closed back up on Matt and he's going for the attack round the outside into Brundle. Matt Foley defending the inside line nice and early, but Andrew Foley right round the outside and he goes through up the 4th then for Andrew Foley. A great move, he runs out slightly wide. This is going to allow Matt Foley back up on the inside. A great scrap between the two brothers here, and it's Matt Foley up on the inside of Andrew, so he keeps his 4th place. This scrapping of course allowing the podium runners to get away with the great battle we are seeing between the two of them as they turn their way now through Coram Curve. Real good battle, isn't it, between the two of them. We're really getting onto the back of Bowers now, so this is really good racing from the Ford Fiestas. What we really like to see from these guys out there. Now Nick Barton here, we can see under pressure from both Sean Clay and Joe Ferguson. A good trio of cars battling. So then, coming into the final stages of this race, and looks like Bowers perhaps just got it to Napolitano. Now, the battle for 4th and 5th, they're allowing Aaron Trigwell to close in on the Foley, so we could have a three-way scrap before the end of this one. And Andrew's through, isn't he? Andrew Foley up to 4th, round the new section of Snetterton. He's found a way through, he goes out wide, but even further he rides out wide is Matt Foley. That's really going to allow Aaron Trigwell onto the back of them shortly if they keep battling as they are. They're not that far though behind Curtis Mitchell though, really, are they? So there's Mitchell turning his way through Coram onto the brakes for Murray's now. But yes, he's definitely got a big enough gap to the 4th, 5th, and Trigwell almost there. And not that far behind either. It's the battle that's commencing between the cars of Kevin Sterling and Jordan Annals, Joe Annals. And now Nick Barton there, he's dropped behind both Clay and Ferguson himself has got to head Sean Clay, so he's gained both positions. Now we're hearing David Ellerslie has a clutch issue. So that's a real shame for him. I believe we're on to our final lap now. And look at the battle for the lead then. How about that? Lee Napolitano's always closing on Bowers. He dives. Really, this is his last opportunity. Perhaps that's why he's done it, but a couple of car lengths perhaps between the two cars. Bowers runs out wide. That's going to allow Napolitano even closer to the back of the race leader. Great stuff this is from Napolitano to close up that second or so gap as it was a few laps ago. As they go down the corner for the final time. They're absolutely together, but Lee Napolitano should hold on to this. Curtis Mitchell's been closed in by Andrew Foley. He's now got ahead of Matt and he's really able to put the pressure on there. How about the battle for the lead? They turn into the final corner. Bowers has got that one covered. He's going to come to take the victory. About the battle for 3rd then, because Andrew Foley looking to the inside. Curtis Mitchell defends that one. He's staying in front. Then 5th Matthew Foley, I should say. 6th Aaron Trigwell. Jordan Annals has now got ahead of Kevin Sterling for 7th. Charles Liddell there in 9th. Joe Ferguson up into 10th now, so we've made it to the top 10. Good drive from him. That newly built car. Sean Clay were here crossed in 11th. 12th to Nick Barton. Dan Holland in 13th. 14th Bobby Thompson. David Ellerslie down to 15th. Josh Reed is 16th. Here's Rex Nye just next to Murray, the son of British touring car racer David Nye. Then Ronald De Bressa turns into Murray, he's 18th. 19th is exactly Hussein. Nathan Lawley here complete the finishes, here finishing 20th.